Welcome, fellow YouTubers, the first episode of our Halo 4 series. Why didn't we release Halo videos earlier? We wanted to get as much information as possible to give you the best videos we can. So, without wasting your time further, let's get started. Today we're going to be talking about one of the new weapons in the UNSC arsenal, the Railgun, officially designated as the Asymmetric Recoilless Carbine 920. In this video, you will learn how to skillfully use the Railgun to its full potential, when and where to use it, and some of the knowledge and history behind the gun itself. So, before we start our in-depth analysis and breakdown, let's get some background information. The Railgun was one of the most anticipated weapons in Halo 4, and is also one of the most interesting and difficult to use. It is very different than from what most of us expected. It happens to be quite like the Gauss gun on top of certain Warthogs, the Breach Shot, and also similar to the Spartan Laser. It's not quite similar enough to the Blazer to be a replacement for it, but it's still a very powerful weapon. Part of the reason for this is that it is not good against vehicles, but we will get into that in a bit. One other thing you should note is that the Railgun was inspired by real military technology. Railguns today are huge and shoot projectiles up to 5,400 miles per hour. They are actually linear accelerators, but that's about as far as it goes. They currently do not have a practical purpose in the military, but maybe they will in the far future. Most of you probably already know about the Railgun, but in case you don't, here's some quick basic info. It has 5 shots on pickup and will kill an enemy with 1. It has a mag capacity of 1 round and is a very powerful weapon for the UNSC. One of the first updates brought to us Halo fans came from Game Informer. Along with the picture is this description. The Railgun, aka the Asymmetric Recoilless 920, was manufactured by Archeron Security. I quote, "The ARC-920 Railgun is a compact channel linear accelerator that fires high explosive force to both hard and soft targets alike. This means that not only is the Railgun effective against people, but it'll work against vehicles. It'll work, but not work well." Let's take a look at the clip you guys just saw at the beginning of the video. This clip is from More Console on YouTube. You guys see that? Let's play it again. Here you can clearly see that this is a powerful gun at many ranges, but we'll get into that later. What I want you guys to see here is that when you shoot a vehicle, the kinetic energy, as stated earlier, can propel vehicles, such as the Warthog, forward and send them flying. We mentioned earlier that it's not suited for anti-vehicle combat. Let's take a look at this clip from the Recon Sniper. He shows us that it takes 3 shots to destroy a Mongoose, 2 for a Ghost, 4 for a Warthog, 3 for a Banshee, 5 for a Mantis, 5 for a Wraith, and 5 for a Scorpion. It doesn't take much analysis to deduce that the Railgun is terrible for heavy targets. Here's a video of Seth, from our channel, and me. You can see that the lack of scope and charge time greatly inhibit me from killing him in the Warthog. Then, when he takes my Ghost, it's extremely difficult to hit him. Finally, when I do, he kills me because it takes 2 shots to take out a Ghost. The moral of the story? Don't use a Railgun against a vehicle, even a Ghost. Still, with the proper skill and technique, you can use it effectively against infantry. Here is more from the Recon Sniper's video. You can see here the classic Railgun tactic. Wait behind a corner and charge it up. If you don't charge it up sufficiently, you will find yourself choosing your next loadout. Always be sure, and even in close range, you make sure the crosshairs are fully over your target. The Railgun is not forgiving for skewed shots. Another good tactic is using the zoom on the helmet to take long-range shots. This will almost always be effective as the railgun is accurate at distance but yet lacks a scope. I'll play the following clip from Biohunta in the meantime. The railgun is of the most difficult weapons to master, and it will take some time and practice. We recommend that you use this only as an anti-personnel weapon and not like a Spartan laser. But you don't have to take our word for it. Frank, one of the developers from 343, states, "The charge time is interesting. It charges quicker than a Spartan laser, and it's weaker obviously, but it's so quick that it's hard to use on planned targets in the way the Splazer was. You often feel like it goes off before you intended it to, and before the target you intended to lead falls into view. Satisfying for sure, and a good backup when trying to take down a troublesome vehicle, but hardly a giant killer." He and many other developers agree. Overall, the railgun can be fun to use, and its effectiveness at both close quarters and long range make it a formidable weapon. For larger maps, we recommend it in combo with the DMR, and for smaller ones, with the suppressor or AR. However you decide to use it, we hope you have a great time. If you'd like to see more Halo videos or games, please visit our channel or our website at anlexgaming.com. We don't like to bug you guys to like, favorite, and subscribe, but if you do, we really appreciate it. If you have a suggestion for another video we should do, or questions, please leave a comment below. I'm Andy, and on behalf of all of us here at Anlex Gaming, I hope you have a great gaming experience. See you soon!